Hey everybody, welcome back to Sam's Doing Stuff. So today I really want to get something major fixed on that golf cart tractor cab that I made. But first, I want to show you something. So I watch Outdoors with the Morgans. I also watch Hometown Acres. I watch Dig Drive DIY. That is one of my favorite channels. I like to check in on Mitch at MJA's Doing Stuff. He's one of those smaller channels like me that's growing. And you know, a lot of those do-it-yourself type channels. I love In the Woodyard with Chris. You know, Neil from Dig Drive DIY is in Indiana, right next door to us. And then Mike Morgan from Outdoors with the Morgans on the other side in Pennsylvania. And here we are in Northeast Ohio. But anyway, Mike Morgan had a product that he showed yesterday. And I want to show you. It came in this. Now, I've always wanted one of these for a long time, at least. And he showed it from Lowe's. He was at Lowe's and they were $50 off, which is like 33% of the cost. Anyway, look at what they shipped it in. There's so much. Let's just dump it. There it is. Right back here behind all this. The Bosch laser measuring tool. I saw it on his channel and I'm like, that's a good deal. So I ordered, he showed it yesterday on his, and I ordered it immediately and it came today. Boom, expedited shipping, love it. So anyway, on to the next thing. So here's the tractor cab. Absolutely love everything about it. I love how simple it is. I love how functional it is. Keeps the wind and rain and snow out of my face. It is perfect, except for one major drawback. Rear visibility. Now you can see out of here just fine, and that's very helpful. You know, I don't have to, I use the mirrors when I need to use the mirrors, but I can just turn my head around and I can see out the back, make sure I'm not gonna run into a tree or a pole or something like that. But right here, this is the problem. Because if I wanna hook anything up, if I got my 2-inch receiver on, I wanna hook the trailer up, or if I wanna put any implement on, I cannot see down here. So today, we're gonna build a window. Now, in order to build this window, I'm gonna have to take this all off. So, I guess it's a good thing. I mean, you know, this thing is simple. Mirrors, boom, just like that, and that. Next, I just unhook the bungees here, and this one wraps around here. I have one bungee inside the cab that helps hold the front in place so the wind doesn't blow it around. Take that off. And then the whole thing just comes off back to front. This is tucked under the seat a little bit. Bring it up here, over the top. Sometimes it helps to have a step ladder, but I don't think I need it. I just pull this and it just all comes right off. So after I finish this, I'm going to put this right back on. So I'm leaving the frame on here, but this is the skeleton of it. It's that simple. PVC pipe. You can go back and watch those earlier videos on how I built this if you really want to make one. But anyway, I probably should clean the tractor out some too while I've got this off. Anyway, let's get in the workshop and work on this window. So this tractor cab has remained easy to use, low cost, very functional, and doesn't modify the tractor in any way. So I want to stick with all those rules. So I intend to build this rear window using nothing but plexiglass and Velcro. Before we do anything, we need to get some measurements from back here. And also I want to keep this visible. I think it's important. I've done a little bit of figuring ahead of time, so I knew what size plexiglass to buy. And the idea I have is to mount it directly to the ROPS. So those pieces of plexiglass are 24 by 36, and out to out on this ROPS is about 28 3/4. So the 3-foot length is going to have to be cut down to 28 3/4, and then I'm going to be able to have 2 feet of well, 2 feet's a lot. I'm going to have 2 feet of plexiglass to work with here. So it looks like that can go all the way up. Let's get these out of the way. It can start all the way up tight here and then go down 2 feet from there. Oh my goodness, look at that. 2 feet is exactly to the edge of this bracket that holds the light on. Okay, so I do have this bracket to contend with. The other one's not going to sit. Well, it can sit. I can maybe just notch it out on this side. I want this to be simple. This order of plexiglass came from Amazon. Came with 2 sheets. So I just took 1 sheet out and set it off to the side. And it comes with a protective covering on it. So I can mark on this protective covering and then peel it off later. 24 inches, we leave that the way it is, and we need 28 3/4 inches wide. So this is 1/4 inch plexiglass, and that might be a little overkill. It's pretty thick and strong, but anyway, that's what I bought. From quick Google research, the best way to cut it, one of the best ways anyway, is with a very fine tooth jigsaw blade. I put a straight edge guide here to help me, and we're going to cut this piece off. What in the world? I don't know if this is just an anomaly, but so this blade cuts, but it obviously also melts the plexiglass, the plastic. And as I made my cut, obviously the blade's going all the way through. I finished my cut and the piece is still connected because the sawdust, the plastic sawdust, melted back into the crack. Maybe I can just crack it off. Ooh, I don't know. I might have to cut that again. That was wild. Okay, that is where that bracket that holds the slow moving vehicle sign goes. So I think the best thing to do is just notch that out and the whole thing will just slide in and just accommodate that, and then this will go down the same as this, both sides. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna do a little test fit here. Should set right down in there. Slide in, kind of hitting that wire. Gotta move these wires out a little bit. That's pretty good. It's good and tight, that's for sure. Imagine it's clear. It'll be better when it's clear. So the easy part, this actually almost stays there by itself right now, but the easy part is going to be, this is just going to Velcro on here. I bought some seriously good outdoor, super strong Velcro, and I'm going to put strips of Velcro down the ROPS, and you know, it's self-adhesive, and then the other piece of the Velcro will go on the plexiglass itself, and it'll just stick there. But I've got to cut out the back of the cap, the golf cart cover. I've got to cut out the back of the golf cart cover to fit this exact size, minus about 1 inch for more Velcro. This is the back. I thought this table, this is that workbench I built. It was down at the barns. Guess what? It's back up to the workshop. Anyway, I thought this table might be perfect for laying this out, and it seems to be. Yes. All right, now, as luck will have it, there is reinforcing here, here, and here on this golf cart cover. So if I cut this out, I don't really have to worry about this fraying all the way out and ruining the whole thing. So the next thing is to figure out exactly where I want that window to come on this. I want to end up with as little space between the plastic window and the plexiglass window here. So I'm going to cut that probably just 1 inch or 2 below there, and that's where the Velcro is going to go, and that'll be the top of the plexiglass window. All right, so you guys are looking at this upside down. But for me, this is exactly the way the back of the tractor cab goes. So this is the back left of the tractor. This is the back right. That's the window at the top. It's a little over 5, and it's a little over 5. That's about perfect. We're not making cabinetry here, but I want it to be as close as possible. Mark it. There. All right, time to cut that out. Okay, no going back now. The mice already made holes here, and I'm going to eliminate the mouse holes. These holes here that were made by mice. All right, cut right along the line. So satisfying when they glide like that. And voila, we have a window. Okay, next, we've got our piece of plexiglass. Piece of plexiglass. We're gonna peel the protective coating off. All right. Now, very important to know which side is which. This side up is the outside. That is where the golf cart cover is going to overlap and adhere to the outside of it using Velcro. So we need to do the whole, of course, minus this little spot. We need to do this whole outside edge with Velcro. As I install this Velcro, if any of you are thinking, well, you know, you're shrinking the size of your window by an inch, remember, this overlaps the ROPS. So where I'm putting the Velcro wouldn't be visible anyway. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right. So the stuff that attaches to it, I'm just going to lay out. I think I'm going to overlap the corners. And then cut each piece off. I'm leaving the plastic cover on the adhesive back so that when I put the cover over it, I can stick it to it. Okay, now it's time to put this underneath. All right, there's our window. This is going to be pretty tricky. I need to peel the adhesive back off and stick this to it as I go. Stuck back down like that. Get this lined up with that dot. Right there. That's where it's going to be. Peel this off. Give it a little smooth there. And then peel some more. Smooth it out. That worked pretty well. All right. Let's do it again. Time to peel the cover off of the plexiglass. Okay. All right, I got the cover peeled off. Now, Velcro on the other side. There we go. Okay, now I put Velcro strips on each side. Now this is the side that's going to attach to the ROPS. So I'm going to peel the protective backing off of these strips right now. Sure I am. Okay, now with the adhesive exposed, all I need to do is fit this to the tractor. Okay, should be able to just fit this right in here. That notch goes right over there. Push it all the way over without it sticking to anything. I want this lined up right with the ROPS. And push it in place, just like that. I made that tight. Whatever, it's in, it's good. Now, I made that with Velcro, so I should be able to take this off of the ROPS if I really want to, but this may end up staying on here. It's on there really tight. If it doesn't interfere with anything, I may leave it on. Okay, next, let's put the cover back on. First thing we do is find the front, which is right there. Gather it up a little bit. Get that front windshield lined up first. That. Pull this back over. What's it getting caught on? Oh, okay. There we go. Make sure that's good and straight. So this is what we've been waiting for. We're going to take this top piece of Velcro. Probably start. Why does it have to do that? I don't like that. Okay. Kind of collapsing on itself. That plastic's a pain. All right, let's get the Velcro started on one side. Make sure it's still, yeah, nice. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. All right, now this up over this, come all the way down the side, line everything up nicely, smooth it out. Same thing on this side. Everything's lined up. The bottom just basically smooth. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, let's get the hooks hooked. Put this back on. Oh boy, I am thrilled with this. This is great. This is absolutely game changer. Let's check out what it's like inside. Oh, look at that. So, sitting in the seat, there's what it is from inside. I mean, really, check it out. You can see straight down. I'll just look back. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Boom. I can see everything. That worked perfectly. This cab, it's going to prevent me from ever buying a real cab. That's what it's going to do. Oh guys, I hope you really enjoyed it. Oh my gosh, I'm thrilled. This is the only thing about this cab that really sucked, was not being able to see down. And now the 1/4-inch plexiglass was a little overkill, but whatever. It's good. It's really good. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoy this. If you're building one of these things, be sure and buy you some plexiglass and some Velcro. It'll make it way better. I got to put the mirrors back on and drive it back down to the barn. That's it. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did, and I'll see you next time when I'm doing more stuff. Oh yeah.